Hey everyone, we're going to find the area of the figure and round our decimal answers to the nearest tenth. And in this video we're doing the first three, and on the very next video we're going to do the next three. So we'll get started. We want to do 28 first, and our area is 1/2 base times height. So what we have to find is this base. We have our height and our hypotenuse. So we know that c squared equals a squared minus b squared. In this case, we already have our c squared. So what we want to do is write this as our, let's call this a. So our a squared equals c squared minus b squared. So our a squared is going to be 10 squared minus 7 squared, which equals 100 minus 49, and that's going to be 51. So that's your a squared, and you take your square root, a positive square root of both sides, and for now we could just leave it as square root of 51 and use our formula. So a equals 1/2 base, which is square root of 51, times height, which is 7. And then you put that in your calculator, and so you can go 0.5 times the square root of 51 times 7. And that gives you approximately 24.99. So if you round to the nearest tenth, that's just going to be approximately 25, and it's square feet. All right, and so the next one, we have to find this area. So I want to find this length here. So that's your, let's call that b squared equals c squared minus a squared. So we get c is your hypotenuse, which is 12 squared minus 4 squared. So that's 144 minus 16, and 144 minus 16 is 128. Now we're going to take the positive square root of both sides, or let's just leave it there. Let's just leave, this is going to be square root of 128, because our goal is just to find the area anyway. So we can do the area equals 1/2 the base, which is 4. Actually, if we do the whole base, this is going to be 8, because this is 4 as well, because these two sides are congruent. So this is going to be 8 times the square root of 128. So this equals 4 times the square root of 128, and 4 times the square root of 128 is going to be approximately 45.25, but to the nearest tenth, that's going to be approximately 45.3, and we're in square centimeters. Okay, and the next one, we're going to actually have to take two areas. So let's break this down. If I break this down like this, then I know that this is a rectangle, and this length is 11. So this length is going to be 9, and the height here is 14. So the area of the rectangle is length times width. So that's going to be 11 times 14, which equals 154. Now for the triangle, the area is going to be 1/2 base times height, So our base is 9 times 14. Well, 1/2 of 14 is 7, so I can take those out and just say 7 times 9, which is 63. Now we add the areas up. So area equals 154 plus 63, and plus 63 is going to give you 217, and that's going to be square inches. All right, that's it for this video, and the next video I'm going to do the next 3 problems. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.